Dusk and Dawn is the most overrated item on Ekko, and most players are still building it every single game. Yo, I play Ekko, like, a lot. This is the item description, and this is what it does. Basically, Ekko can slap you with E and get 2 stacks instead of 1. Hold up, are you saying? Yeah, if Rage Blade and Lich Bane gave birth to an item, it would be Dusk and Dawn. But that's not the topic of the video, right? When Dusk and Dawn is actually good. People are going crazy on this item. Reddit posts all over the place with people saying this must be the most OP patch for Ekko. Ekko should be pick or ban. Is Riot gonna remove the item completely next patch? Yo. Guess what? That's kinda true. I mean, at least in jungle, right? Where people only care about their clear and ganks. But what about us? Mid lane mains? Well, the item is simply too big of a sacrifice. And people are slowly starting to realize that by now. Dusk and Dawn is just too expensive of an item. Therefore, you're not getting your power spike as soon as you need to. Also, can we talk about this? Like, why is there a dagger just sitting there? Hello? Did anyone drop their dagger? So the real question is, when should you buy the item in mid lane? My beloved viewer, this is exactly what we do in this channel. We take topics like these and talk about them in full detail. Subscribe already. Cause 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. So when Dusk and Dawn is actually good? The answer might surprise some of you. It's only good against certain champions because of the bloody passive. Yeah, I just said bloody for the sake of sounding cool. Any problems? Don't worry, I'll give you a cheat sheet at the end of this video with all of the champions we're gonna talk about. No worries. You can screenshot that later instead of going back to this video over and over. So again, there's a handful of champions that are impossible to proc passive on, even with the usual Halo Blaze plus Nature's combo. Therefore, D&D is your only solution. Let's go through them by order. Take a look. I created 3 tiers, A, B, and C. A tier is the most important one. If you don't go D&D against these champions, you are literally trolling. Akali. Engaging on Akali when she uses her W Shroud at the same time will now proc your passive. It was really awkward without Dusk and Dawn, so this is definitely a huge bonus. Nafiri. Sadly, we can't proc passive before this dog uses her W, but we can at least proc it before she jumps away with E. Kiana. Same goes for Kiana as well, you can do your full damage before she goes invisible. Talon. Proccing your passive on Talon before he goes invisible is now a possibility we never had before. Kha'Zix. How many times you died to this insect because he went invisible right before your last passive auto? Well, happy to tell you, not anymore, since now you can get the chance to land it before he disappears. Next is B tier. Dusk and Dawn will make your life easier, but it's not that necessary. Vayne. Vayne is on top of this list just because of her multiple dashes plus the invisibility, which we can both destroy with Dusk and Dawn. Aurora. The cute hot bunny. More jumps there, comes to my room, sleeps in my bed, give me a blow. Same goes for Aurora. We used to bait her ability before engaging, but now you can almost ignore the fact that she even has W. Kai'Sa. It used to be impossible to land a combo on Kai'Sa once she had her upgraded E. Now she can't run away from us.
We hate the void.
The next 2 champions in B tier are a bit interesting, since their stealth is also a dash. The first one is gonna be Shaco. Usually, if you time your E perfectly, you can blink onto Shaco anyway and maybe proc your passive with Q, but that's a lot of work. Now you can just proc it before he dashes to safety. Wukong is the second example. We can blink on Wukong as well, although timing on this one is a bit rough because of the clone he leaves behind, which we mostly end up hitting it instead of the real thing. Bro, just buy Dusk and Dawn. It honestly feels like cheating. Moving on to the last tier list. C tier. This one's a bit different. These champions have annoying dashes. Lich Bane still works fine, but Dusk and Down is slightly better? I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. Kalista won't be able to cancel your last auto to proc your passive when she dashes away. Rek'Sai. Now you can follow up on Rek'Sai even if she tunnels, something we didn't have the luxury to do before. Kassadin. You can proc your passive on Kassadin before he can jam, although you can time it to gap close on him in the first place. Same goes for the rest of this tier list. Ahri, Bel'Veth, Ambessa, Azir, and Corki. This is the full tier list. Make sure you screenshot this one, take a photo with your phone. Don't worry, I'm waiting, you don't have to pause the video. Sir, how's your day? The usual? I just woke up myself and I'm trying to record this video for you guys. And this is totally not scripted. Hey, before you go, I have some extra tips for you. Dusk and Down is also great defensively. After proccing your passive with Q, you can use E as a disengage tool. Second, keep in mind you'll have a hard time dealing damage in early game, so in skirmishes and teamfights, try hitting the low HP targets first to make use of your W passive. And lastly, I felt like Dusk and Down deals a lot of damage in the late game, so I had to test this in the practice tool. And the results might surprise you. Dusk and Down actually deals more damage than Lich Bane at full build. So if you have the gold, selling Lich Bane for Dusk and Down is worth considering. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Sorry for the long wait on this upload. Also, YouTube algorithm thinks you'll probably enjoy one of these two videos here. Always thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.